to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing my everyday makeup, which is this look here. I know it's a little bit kind of fall inspired, but it's not so much fall, it's just that I'm really into orange right now. Orange has always been one of my, say, top 3 colors, and I go in and out of phases of being obsessed with it, and right now I'm just having an orange obsession, and it's just kind of slotting in perfectly with fall and Halloween. Even though it is spring here in Australia, I'm just loving the orange. I got the flowers, I got all like the new bedroom decor that I DIY'd. I'm just liking orange, and I love orange makeup. I love orange eyeshadows and sort of orangey tones when it comes to my makeup, so that's just kind of what I've been wearing every day recently, and so I thought I would go ahead and share it with you guys. And I guess I'm just kind of calling it fall inspired for all of my beautiful followers that are in the Northern Hemisphere and are experiencing fall. I'm so jealous at this time of the year because everything just looks so amazing in everyone else's YouTube videos who do live in the Northern Hemisphere. So yeah, if you do enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, and let's go ahead and get into my everyday makeup routine. So I'm going to start with some primer, and I've recently been using the Professional primer from Benefit. I've been using this for such a long time. It's a really good primer. And then for foundation, I'm going to use my Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I think this is the color light beige because I'm kind of tanned, but again, this is like my favorite foundation. I actually mentioned this as my favorite in my last video, which will be listed in the description if you're interested. And I've just been using a Real Technique sponge to apply this, and then I always go back over with a little bit more on my cheeks just to cover up my redness because I like full coverage. So then to add a little bit more coverage and highlight, I'm using my It Cosmetics dual-ended thingy-majiggy. I can't remember what this is called, but I'll have it listed in the description. So I use the Hello highlight under my eyes and down the center of my face, and then I use the Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer just again on my cheeks to add a little bit more coverage. And then I just go ahead and blend it all out with my Real Technique sponge as well. Then I'm going to set my under eye area and down the center of my face with my kind of banana powder, I guess that's what you call it, from my Anastasia contour kit. This is the light medium contour kit, and yeah, just gonna set that, and I'm also gonna set my eyes as well so that it's kind of like a base for my eyeshadow. So then I'm going to do my eyes, and I'm using Substitute for Love from my Zoeva Cocoa Blend palette, and I'm using a flat shader brush to apply this all over my lid, like up over the crease as well, a little bit above the crease and kind of in a wing shape. And then I'm going to take Freshly Toasted, which is this beautiful almost terracotta color, and I'm using a little dome brush to run this into the crease and kind of deepen the look up a little bit. Then I'm going to take Bitter Star, which is a really light matte highlight, and a fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to put this on my brow bone and then just use it to blend out the shadows and kind of soften up all the edges. I like to run like the whole way around the shadows, and then I'm going back with Freshly Toasted and a tiny little brush to run a little bit of this into the lower outer corner of my lower lash line and kind of bring the color underneath. Then it's time for my brows, and I've been using my Benefit Precisely My Brow pencil. It's got a spoolie on one end and then a pencil on the other, so I just start by brushing my brows through, and then I switch to the pencil side, and it's got a very thin tip, so it's really easy to do tiny little strokes that almost mimic hair, if that makes sense, but I do kind of have a little bit of a heavy hand, so I like my brows to be quite filled in, but I just go ahead and draw a little pointy arch at the top of my brow where there is no hair, and this takes seriously no time at all. I don't know, this is real time. And then I just go ahead and brush through the inner corner to kind of have that gradient effect. And then I throw on some mascara. So I'm just using my Benefit They're Real mascara. I've kind of gone back to this one, and I'm just going to apply a good coat of this to both the top and bottom lashes. Going to throw on some lashes. I don't know what these ones are. I found them in my drawer. I usually use the Ardell Wispy lashes, but I totally destroyed my last pair and I need to get another one. So I just like wearing lashes with no eyeliner right now. I just think it looks a lot more natural, but it still gives me lashes. And then I'm going to contour using the bronzer from the Anastasia contour palette. It's the middle one. As you can tell, totally hit pan on it. It is the best contouring bronzer, and I'm just going to do pretty much my whole face. Then I like to add a little bit of blush as well, and I'm using my all-time favorite, my Bourjois Jasper Rose blush. This is such a pretty soft pink color, and I feel like it goes with pretty much any makeup look that you can create. Then I'm going to use my dreadfully shameful Becca highlighter in Moonstone. I've totally destroyed this. There's still a little bit of product around the edges of the pan, so I'm just using the last of it before I go and purchase another one. And I'm just going to use this to highlight my cheeks and down the center of my face. And then for lip product, I have recently been using my Anastasia liquid lipstick in Stripped. It's this really gorgeous orange toned nude, and I really quite like this liquid lipstick. I don't find it too drying at all, to be honest, so I'm just gonna overdraw my top lip line a little bit as well, make my lips look a little bit bigger, and yeah, that's pretty much my everyday makeup look. It's so simple, and I find I can do this literally in about 15 minutes if I do rush, but seriously, ditching eyeliner has just made everything so much easier. So that is my everyday makeup routine. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any videos. Up the top here, you can check out my last video, and down the bottom, I will leave a link to my last makeup routine, which I'm pretty sure was like all orange tones as well, because still love them. This year, I've just really been into orange makeup. So I'll leave that down below and you can check that out and see the difference between my everyday makeup then and my everyday makeup now. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!